30 facts that sound fake but are true. Fact number 1. Octopuses have 3 hearts. Octopuses are one of the strangest animals in the ocean. Unlike humans who have 1 heart, octopuses actually have 3 hearts. 2 of these hearts pump blood to the gills where oxygen is absorbed, while the 3rd heart pumps oxygenated blood to the rest of the body. Interestingly, the main heart actually stops beating when the octopus swims, which is why octopuses prefer crawling along the ocean floor instead of swimming. Fact number 2. Bananas are radioactive. It sounds strange, but bananas are naturally slightly radioactive. This happens because bananas contain potassium, and a small portion of potassium is a radioactive isotope called potassium-40. The amount is extremely tiny and completely harmless, but technically every banana you eat gives you a small dose of radiation. Fact number 3. Sharks are older than trees. Sharks existed on Earth before trees even appeared. Fossil evidence shows that sharks have been swimming in the oceans for more than 400 million years, while the first trees appeared around 350 million years ago. This means sharks were already ruling the seas long before forests covered the planet. Fact number 4. Honey never spoils. Jars of honey found in ancient Egyptian tombs are still edible today. Honey has natural preservatives because it contains very little water and is highly acidic. Bacteria cannot survive in this environment, which means honey can last for thousands of years without spoiling. Fact number 5. The human body glows. Humans actually emit a very faint light. Scientists discovered that our bodies produce tiny amounts of visible light due to chemical reactions in our cells. The glow is about 1,000 times weaker than what human eyes can see, so we never notice it. Fact number 6. There are more trees on Earth than stars in the Milky Way. A scientific study estimated that Earth has around 3 trillion trees. Meanwhile, the Milky Way galaxy contains about 100 to 400 billion stars. That means our planet may have significantly more trees than stars in our own galaxy. Fact number 7. Wombats produce cube-shaped poop. One of the strangest facts in the animal kingdom is that wombats produce cube-shaped poop. Scientists believe this shape helps the poop stay in place and not roll away when wombats mark their territory. Fact number 8. A day on Venus is longer than a year. Venus rotates extremely slowly. One full rotation takes about 243 Earth days, but it only takes 225 Earth days for Venus to complete an orbit around the Sun. This means a single day on Venus is actually longer than its year. Fact number 9. Some turtles can breathe through their butts. Certain species of turtles can absorb oxygen through special structures near their tail area. This unusual ability allows them to survive underwater for long periods, especially during winter when lakes freeze. Fact number 10. The Eiffel Tower gets taller in summer. Metal expands when heated. During hot summer days, the Eiffel Tower can grow up to 15 centimeters taller due to thermal expansion of the iron structure. Fact number 11. Your stomach gets a new lining every few days. The stomach produces strong acid that can dissolve food and even damage its own tissue. To protect itself, the stomach replaces its lining every 3 to 4 days. Fact number 12. Saturn could float in water. Saturn is the least dense planet in the solar system. Its density is so low that if there were a bathtub big enough, Saturn would float in water. Fact number 13. There are more possible chess games than atoms in the universe. The number of possible chess games is estimated to be 10 to the power of 120, which is known as the Shannon number. This is far greater than the estimated 10 to the 80 atoms in the observable universe. Fact number 14. The moon is slowly moving away from Earth. Every year, the moon drifts about 3.8 centimeters away from Earth. Over millions of years, this will gradually affect Earth's tides and rotation. Fact number 15. Dolphins have names for each other. Dolphins communicate using unique whistles. Scientists discovered that each dolphin has its own signature whistle, essentially acting like a name that other dolphins use to call them. Fact number 16. The largest living structure on Earth is a coral reef. The Great Barrier Reef in Australia is so large that it can actually be seen from space. It stretches over 2,300 kilometers. Fact number 17. A cloud can weigh over 1,000,000 kilograms. Clouds look light and fluffy, but a typical cumulus cloud can weigh over 1,000,000 kilograms because of the water droplets it contains. Fact number 18. Your bones are stronger than steel. Ounce for ounce, human bone is stronger than steel. A cubic inch of bone can theoretically support a load of around 8,600 kilograms. Fact number 19. There are more bacteria in your body than human cells. Scientists estimate the human body contains roughly 39 trillion bacteria, slightly more than the number of human cells. Fact number 20. A spoonful of neutron star material would weigh billions of tons. Neutron stars are incredibly dense. Just 1 teaspoon of neutron star material would weigh billions of tons on Earth. Fact number 21. There is a place on Earth where it has never rained. One of the most unbelievable facts on Earth is that there are places where it has never rained in recorded history. One of these places is the McMurdo Dry Valleys in Antarctica. These valleys are considered the driest place on Earth. Scientists say some areas there have not seen rain for over 2 million years. The environment is so dry and harsh that it closely resembles conditions on Mars. Because of this, scientists often study this region to understand how life might survive on other planets. Tap number 22. Your body has enough DNA to reach the sun and back. Every cell in your body contains DNA, which holds the instructions for building and maintaining your body. If you were to stretch out the DNA inside a single human cell, it would be about 2 meters long. That might not sound like much, but the human body contains around 37 trillion cells. If you placed all that DNA end to end, it would stretch billions of kilometers, enough to travel from Earth to the sun and back hundreds of times. This makes DNA one of the most compact and efficient information storage systems known in nature. Fact number 23. There is a planet made of diamond. Scientists believe there may be a planet in space called 55 Cancri e that is largely made of diamond. This exoplanet is about twice the size of Earth and located about 40 light-years away. The planet contains extremely high amounts of carbon, and the pressure inside it may have turned much of that carbon into diamond. If this theory is correct, the entire planet could be worth more money than the total wealth of Earth combined. Fact number 24. A cloud can weigh over 1,000,000 kilograms. Clouds look light and fluffy, like they weigh almost nothing. However, scientists discovered that an average cumulus cloud can weigh more than 1,000,000 kilograms. This happens because clouds are made of billions of tiny water droplets floating in the air. Even though each droplet is extremely small, together they add up to a massive weight. Despite this, clouds stay in the sky because warm air currents keep the droplets suspended. Fact number 25. There are lakes beneath Antarctica's ice. Deep beneath Antarctica's thick ice sheet, scientists have discovered hundreds of hidden lakes. These lakes are buried under kilometers of ice and have been completely isolated from the outside world for millions of years. One of the most famous is Lake Vostok, which lies about 4 kilometers under the ice. Scientists believe these lakes may contain unique forms of life that have evolved in total darkness and extreme pressure. Fact number 26. The strongest muscle in your body is the jaw muscle. Many people think the strongest muscle in the body is in the arms or legs, but based on the force it can produce, the masseter muscle, which controls your jaw, is actually the strongest muscle in your body. It allows humans to bite with a force of over 90 kilograms of pressure, which helps us chew tough foods. Fact number 27. There are more possible games of chess than atoms in the universe. Chess may seem like a simple board game, but mathematically it is unbelievably complex. Scientists estimate that the number of possible chess games is around 10 to the power of 120. This number is so large that it is far greater than the estimated 10 to the power of 80 atoms in the observable universe. This means even the most powerful computers could never calculate every possible chess game. Fact number 28. The human body replaces most of its cells every few years. Your body is constantly changing. Every second, millions of cells in your body die and are replaced by new ones. Over time, most of the cells in your body are completely replaced. Scientists estimate that most of the cells in your body are replaced every 7 to 10 years. In a way, this means that the body you have today is not the same one you had years ago. Fact number 29. There is a giant void in space. Astronomers discovered an enormous region in space called the Boötes Void. This area is one of the largest empty regions in the universe. It stretches about 330 million light-years across and contains very few galaxies. If the Milky Way galaxy were placed inside this void, it would be extremely isolated, with almost nothing around it for millions of light-years. Fact number 30. Some animals can survive in space. One of the most incredible creatures on Earth is the tardigrade, also known as the water bear. These microscopic animals can survive extreme temperatures, intense radiation, and even the vacuum of space. In experiments, scientists exposed tardigrades directly to outer space, and some of them survived. They are considered one of the most resilient life forms on Earth.